All right, Nick, let's talk about the Green Bay Packers. Everyone knows the injury to Jordan Love last week was very detrimental, at least at first. As things are progressing, we keep getting more and more news, and I think the latest on the situation will be very interesting to Packers fans. I'm Andrew, and this is Saturday Morning Inspection. All right, Nick, as I alluded to early on in the injury process for Jordan Love, I think many people would have said, oh, he's going to be at least like 4, 6, 8 games, possibly. Something relatively significant. Something that, could potentially derail a season if you're a Packers fan. But as the week has progressed, as we've seen more and more things happen, that may not be the case anymore. Let's jump on into the article and we can talk more about this on the other side. This is from NBC Sports. It says, despite not practicing all week, quarterback Jordan Love is being listed as questionable for Sunday's game against the Colts. Head coach Matt LaFleur kept the possibility alive of Love playing on the table in his Friday press conference. The Packers QB1 suffered an MCL injury during last Friday's season opener against the Eagles. He's doing good, LaFleur said via Wes Hodekes. I probably butchered that, I apologize, of the team's website. He's got a great attitude and is working hard and getting better every day. Now, this is very surprising change of events despite what we saw earlier in the week, Nick. I'm curious what your thoughts are on this one, but before we get to you, Nick, Packers fans, in the comment section below, it's going to be interesting. I don't think we exactly know what's going to happen yet, but despite all of that, still, we want to hear your predictions. Packers versus Colts, week 2. What do you think the score is going to be? Let us know in the comment section below. But nonetheless, Nick, what do you think this means for the Packers?
Yeah, this is an absolutely outstanding update when it comes to Jordan Love and the Packers. And obviously the fact that he's, better than originally thought, right? The first concerns at the injury were like everyone's, oh, it's season ending. And it's like, okay, it's not season ending. He's just going to miss a lot of time. But it's important to understand in today's NFL, right? This isn't the NFL 3-4 years ago when coaches and teams would use the injured list, the reporting, doubtful, questionable, probable, whatever, as kind of gamesmanship. Like Bill Belichick and the Patriots famously had like Tom Brady listed as questionable for like 150 straight games when it was laughable. The NFL has really, really cracked down on this. They don't like teams using this for gamesmanship. They've actually come out and publicly said they're going to punish teams, fine teams, maybe even dock draft picks for teams who deliberately use this for gamesmanship. An example of this is with the San Francisco 49ers, who literally right before their week 1 game said Christian McCaffrey is not going to play. Oh my gosh, everyone's surprised. Now it looks like he's not going to play for like another month, right? The NFL is going to go after the 49ers. We all expect that. That's what the NFL has made a big focus. Because of how prevalent gambling is, the NFL is going to be really penalizing teams that definitely or understate the significance of injuries for gamesmanship on the disabled list. The Packers, we know they're smart. They want to make sure they use their draft picks. They value that stuff. They're obviously, the way the team is structured, they're not all about fines, right? They've been one of the smarter teams in the National Football League over the past few years. What does that mean? It means they're not using this for gamesmanship. It means Jordan Love legitimately is probably questionable going into this week 2 matchup. Now, I don't think they're going to play him. I don't think it's worth it, right? Even if you drop this game to the Colts, which, again, I don't know if they absolutely will. I think LaFleur is going to come up with a great game plan. But even if they do, then he's back next week against the Tennessee Titans. And then you get into the thick of their schedule against the Minnesota Vikings, right? This is exactly the best news Packers fans, I think, could have absolutely hoped for. I honestly thought when I watched that injury against the Eagles, I'm like, he's done. There goes the season for the Packers. But now I'm like, when it was reported it wasn't going to be as serious, you're like, okay, the season's alive, but it's going to be tough. Now I'm like, it's one game. It's an aberration, right? And over a 17-game season, that's not nearly as big an impact as you think. I think this is just incredible news for the Green Bay Packers. Instead of going into a season where prior to the Philly game, it was like, this is our year. And after the Philly game, it's like, how are we going to make the playoffs after this? I think they're fine. I think they're going to be a playoff team. I think Jordan Love's going to come back after missing Sunday's game. I think it's still going to happen. He's questionable, which means he's probably going to be probable next week. And the Packers are going to be off and rolling. This is just, honestly, the way things were going Friday night against the Philadelphia Eagles to where they are now, nothing but great news for Green Bay.
Yeah, Nick, and I think the way that we look at it, even if Love doesn't play against the Colts, the fact of the matter is it's remarkable that he's made the recovery this quickly. I think that, even if they sit him out 1 week just to, just in case, just to get things better, the fact that it went from legitimately people saying could be out 4 to 6 weeks to now we're talking about he could potentially play against the Colts, but maybe he just sits out a week, plays against the Titans. I think this is absolutely incredible and a testament to Jordan Love's hard work and dedication. It's like LaFleur said, he's working hard, trying to get better every single day. And I think we're seeing this. I think we're seeing this is a testament to Jordan Love's willpower to get back on the field for the Green Bay Packers, doing everything in his power to get better and get right for, like you said, a season that at one point seemed like it was lost, but now we feel like they're going to be fine, going to be a playoff team, and hopefully make another deep playoff push.